Thank you so much, Aunt June.
Oh, happy birthday, Laxley. I'm so sorry. But we don't have any glass to raise the toast, right?
We should, yeah. Okay, so we'll keep the party rolling here. What I'd like to actually bring attention to next is Mr. Calvin Johnson. Now, what I'm hearing about Mr. Calvin Johnson, wow, you've known my father for just so long, right? So going all the way back to Wilberforce, is it? So, well, maybe not the exact number of years, but 30 plus years or so going back is when you first met. And you've been in Houston for a while now. I hear you guys like to party a lot, especially around some people's birthdays. So he's had a chance to party with you at your birthday, and now you can party with him at his birthday. So please, would you mind just standing and saying a few words?
Thank you. As the sun was set, in 1979, I had left North Carolina at Wake Forest University and went to Wilberforce University. And they told me about this young guy who was a grant writer in the development office. And that's where I met Dr. Laxley there. And I can tell you this, when I turned 50, I started celebrating my birthday. So the last one he came to, he said, man, there's only one other person I know that celebrates birthdays like you. I said, who is that? He said, the Queen of England. But to me, they are a great thing to celebrate, because the opposite of that is not too good. So I like celebrating birthday, Doc. But I got to tell you this. My fraternity, Omega Psi Phi, our motto is, friendship is essential to the soul. Uh-oh. Too sorry. But I can tell you this, and I'm going to tell you a true story, why friendship is so essential. You have survived 2 wives, and in the last 6 months, even a robot. I came home one day, I left the house, and I told it to clean the house. When I got back, I couldn't find it. I said, doggone, I lost 2 wives and a robot now. So you have survived many friendships. So I really appreciate your friendship over the years. When y'all called you and told I was doing a birthday, you would come and celebrate. I appreciate that. So friendship is essential to the soul. Elaine has been there, and I appreciate you guys inviting me to the celebration. And happy birthday. I did get one surprise. I didn't know he was older than I. I'll be 69. He said, no, you're a kid. I'll be turning 80. So I never knew that. I always thought we was the same age. But I'm finding out, I think it's just good, clean living, and you live those long years. Is that it? Or is the secret Elaine? I got to find a good wife. Is that it? Right? But anyway, I appreciate the invite, and I wish you many more, and God bless you. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Wonderful. This is pretty neat, getting all this adoration. I mean, it's pretty smart of my father to say, you know, my birthday's not really for a few more weeks, but I want 2 celebrations out of this. So you get a chance to hear some great words about you, and I'm sure in a few weeks I need to come back with something for you as well. But at this time, I'd like to also now turn the attention over to another great friend of my father's. That's T.P. Walters. Right. So what I'm hearing, T.P. Walters, my father, go back even further than Wilberforce.
Jamaica.
From, we'll just say, 40 plus years, to be honest, not much when we first met. Okay, all right. I was trying to say just 40, but I'm hearing 60 plus years is what the number I should be saying. So all the way back to Micah. So right now I'd like to ask you to please just stand, just say a few words, and we really appreciate it. Mr. Walters.
Can I see by the show of hands how many people are from Jamaica? Almost everybody. Because there is no joke like a Jamaican.
The right language.
It's like this Jamaican guy went to England. He went on one of those double-decker buses. But downstairs was full. So he sent him upstairs. Came right back down. Conductor said, what happened? He said, want to stick me a food? No, driving out there. Okay. In the heart of downtown Kingston is a prime piece of real estate that we used to call Victoria Park, named after the Queen of England. The name has been changed to Grant Park in honor of St. William Grant, the Labour leader. To the north of the park is the famous Wall Theatre, where we used to go to watch Louis Bennett and Rodney Williams. To the south are two landmarks, Kingston Parish Church and that big clock. If you wanted to go to Papine or Mona, places like those, you'll get the bus down there. But there was a pickpocket down there. Police could not catch him. He was smart. So one day the policeman walking out, he saw a man from the country. Boss, he said, no town man can pick me. So the policeman didn't say anything. Policeman walked down Key Street. Yes. And he saw the pickpocket. He said, I want to go up the street. There's a man up there said nobody can pick him. I want to go pick him for me. The pickpocket said, no sir, he will arrest me. I said, don't pick him, man. How can I say to go and pick him man and arrest you? He said, you sure you're not going to pick me, sir? You're not going to arrest me, sir? So I'm not going to arrest you, man. He said, you pick him already, sir. Years ago, 60 years and 7 months ago, 100 of us went to Michael College. Most of us men. There are a few ladies. All of us went to be trained as school teachers. Among them was a dapper, slim, nice looking young man we call Laxley Rodney. He was a very friendly guy. All of us wanted to be in his company. He never gave any trouble, always studious, never complained. Speaking of complaint, let me tell you a story about a complaining husband. There was a husband, everything his wife did, he found fault. The shirt is not properly ironed. The food is too cold, it's too salty. So one day the wife said to him, today's your birthday, I'm going to serve you breakfast in bed. He said, what do you want for breakfast? He said, there are 2 eggs in the fridge. I wanted to boil one and fry one. So after she brought the 1 egg boiled and 1 fried, and his coffee. He's in bed, you know. So she went back for some orange juice. She came back and she said, is everything all right? He said, no. She said, what happened? You fried the wrong egg. So Laxley was a model student. Everybody liked Laxley. He wanted to be in his company because he never complained. He just did his work. Everybody got along with him. So, one thing about Laxley, he was a very good, if I tell you that he was a good cricketer, I'm going to lie to you. But he was a #1 fan as a cricket fan. In 1962, the great Conrad Hunt, there was a test match at Savannah Park. Conrad Hunt fell 91 runs short of the century.
91.
But he was invited to address us at Michael the day after he fetched 21 runs short of the century. And among the first people to go on the dining hall to watch was Laxley, and I was right behind him. In that same match, somebody with a famous name, Rohan Kanai, made 128 runs. And that he was Laxley's, one of his favorite batsmen. I wonder where that name came from. Rohan Kanai. A stylish Ghanaian batsman. So Laxley and I, we have always been very good friends. I think I saw him twice after we left college in Jamaica. Until about 10 or so years ago, Laxley, we met up here. Yes. Another friend who also lives in Houston told us that Laxley has moved to Houston, so we had to go and visit him. And from then on, we have rekindled our friendship. I don't think I've met Elaine in Jamaica. No. I don't think so. But as we say, Elaine is a sweetheart. Yes, indeed. Elaine, Chrissy's wife, Nikki, she is the founder and president of your fan club. She adores you. So she could not be here this evening to celebrate with Rodney. Rodney, I want to welcome you to the Octogenarian Club. I joined that club 3 years ago. And there are things that are going to be... There are things that are going to be different. You're going to experience at least one of the 3 B's. You wonder what the 3 B's are? Yes, sir. Bifocals, bald, bulge. You try not to sit too low. You're going to have trouble getting. You don't walk as quickly as you did at one time. You can't run anymore. So Laxley, we want to say happy birthday. And we wish you all the very best. But before I sit,
There was a man.
I started with a police joke. I'm going to end with a joke about a little old lady. Little old lady went shopping. And she went back to her car with her grocery. She put the grocery in the trunk. And she made a very strange call. She called the police to say that while she was shopping, somebody broke into her car and stole her steering wheel, stole her radio, stole her accelerator pedal, and her brake. Police thought they called it strange and bizarre. When he went, saw the lady sitting in the back seat. You see what happened? Instead of sitting in front, with the back seat. So there's no radio back there. There's no steering wheel.
Old age.
Old age.
Yeah, see what?
You want Laxley about that?
Let me give you one more. Before I speak one more. A little young man from Mexico came to the United States and he got a job at the ballpark selling peanuts. You know those people sell peanuts?
Nuts.
So he collected saved enough money to go back to Mexico. He told them that he's very popular because at the ballpark, every time before the game starts, his name was Jose. Every time before the game starts, everybody stands, the whole ballpark stands and say, "Can you see Jose?" Jose, can you see? Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for putting up with me. And then lastly, happy birthday.
Yeah.